why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if
Revelio.
something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Debolso!
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Sometimes it seems all...
Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Who lived here, I wonder? Revelio! Revelio! Do cooperate, won't you? Everything. Now, I'm only trying to help. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
What are you up to now?
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing tentacular.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a Flipendo.
Accio! Flipendo! Confringo! Flipendo! Reparo! Flipendo! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Mine now, Demi guys.
Oh, hello.
knowledgeable.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Flipendo! Descender!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Levioso! Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Flipendo! Descendo! Hello, Samantha. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
I am. I'm actually rather good at it. Used to play all the time with my brother until... Never mind. Shall we begin?
Yes, I'm ready to play.
Then let's get summoning. Accio! What was I thinking?
Accio!
You have to do better than that. Accio! Yes! That was sensational! Accio!
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Natty in class, I thought I could beat you. Appears I overestimated myself.
More like you underestimated me. That was your mistake.
Fair enough. But a little sporting spirit wouldn't hurt you. I happen to know who you're up against next, and she's no shy opponent. Best of luck. She did say that.
I thought she did. I hope you know that it isn't true.
Well, of course you're going to say that.
I swear, she was only itchy because of a stinging...
Revelio.
...other girl put on her. It was not a bite.
She did.
Obviously, that's what everything changed. That's absurd. You could pick any point in it.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
How interesting. I'm amazed I've never heard of her.
It's a travesty she's not more well known. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild grafthorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while. Just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to see Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. Revelio.
Transfigured state.
Depulso. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. See if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. Depulso! I see. A switch reset everything. Good to know. Depulso! Levioso! Depulso! That chest looks interesting. That wasn't too hard. Wonder what's next. Revelio! Arresto momentum. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Accio. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. That's the last of them. Seems I was a match for Herodiana Byrne after all. And this must be the last piece of Herodiana's ensemble. It is remarkable. No wonder Sophronia wants to see this.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet.
Revelio. Sophronia, I solved all the puzzles in the Hall of Herodiana.
Incredible! Then you found Herodiana's outfit. May I see it?
Of course. Behold.
Oh, how grand! you'll look as majestic as Herodiana herself, the greatest Depulso master of all time. You're my second favorite hero!
If Weasley had seen them, they'd soon be out.
Could have started a fire, and I'm afraid I'm not natural.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Anything to do with the dark arts should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I have a brother who works in Gringotts. Couldn't pay me.
Revelio. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. I know what that means. Merlin trial.
I'm always given the dull tasks.
Confringo! Flipendo! Descendo!
Someone. How unfortunate for you.
Potato! Flipendo! Descendo! Accio!
It isn't.
Expelliarmus!
What the?
Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa!
Trick!
Flipendo! Glacius! Potato! Stupefy! Defendo! The beasts are safe now.
I've always said...
Revelio!
Some students at Hogwarts that we could recruit.
Flipendo! Descendo! Repulso!
You'll have to fight it.
Accio! Flipendo! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Flipendo! Descendo!
Avoiding our problem.
Accio! Repulso! Expelliarmus! Arresto Momentum! Leviosa!
This isn't a fair fight.
Flipendo! Descendo!
Confringo!
Defendo! Confringo! Flipendo! Accio! Devolso! Flipendo! Descendo!
Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Now you've got
Arresto Momentum! Levioso! Flipendo! Descendo! Defendo! Glacius! Confringo! Flipendo!
Confringo! Let's see you survive that heat.
Revelio! Revelio! Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I've never seen a sword like it.
Flipendo! Descendo! Accio! Defendo! Glacius!
I won't rest until...
Flipendo!
dead.
Descendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. It's been a pleasure.
Revelio. Are you in some sort of trouble?
Nearly attacked by wolves, I was. Only just escaped with my life. I need to be better prepared next time. Could use some thunder brew. I don't suppose a student like yourself would be in possession of such a thing?
Yes, I have some right here. Please take it and be careful.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I knew you had a good heart. I feel better already just knowing I have some thunder brew on hand. Please take this as thanks for your generosity.
Revelio.
Perhaps I'll scout around Felcroft for something to poach.
Revelio. Confringo! Incendio. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Flipendo. Incendio. Fringo! Incendio! Revelio!
Be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
Incendio! Wingardium Leviosa! I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio.
Can't imagine how inconvenient
Revelio.
travel was before I invented Floopan.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by Doc.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our...
Revelio. It seems as though things are getting worse. I best be on my guard. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand.
One less human to worry about.
Revelio.
Who's there?
Rependo. Descendo. Depulso.
No!
Protego. Expelliarmus.
I will make you pay.
Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Defendo.
You will regret.
Confringo. Rependo.
Stop.
Descendo.
Come on, here.
Glacius. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
I won't rest.
Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Rependo. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Arresto Momentum. Descendo.
I won't rest.
Accio. Rependo. Defendo. One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
An intruder!
Glacius. Defendo. Rependo. Confringo. Rependo. Descendo. Protego. Stupefy. Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Defendo.
Get away with that.
Confringo. Glacius. Rependo.
You're the one who released us!
Confringo. Glacius.
That was unimpressive!
Defendo.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Confringo. Rependo. Protego. Accio. Rependo. Stupefy.
When do you think you give up?
Confringo. Stupefy.
Regret coming here.
Revelio.
Over here! Afraid to fight.
Such. Glacius.
Grapple, you are.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Protego. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Stupefy.
Avoid him.
Rependo. Descendo. Depulso. Protego. Accio. Rependo. Descendo. Glacius. Defendo.
will make
Flipendo. Depart. Depulso. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Levio.
I won't rest.
Protego. Stupid. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Revelio. Glacier. Defendo. Confringo. Descendo. You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Not sure how I'd fare in it.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Oh, you like that? A fine choice. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
I could use some gold.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me. Did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
I did. I don't think we've met. I'm Dorothy Sprottle. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. Shame, really. With Ranrock's camps cleared out, I have a feeling he'd have given up on dark magic altogether.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
Revelio. Flipendo. Descendo. This looks in... Confringo. Incendio. Is that a human with jump? That must be bad. Confringo. Flipendo. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. I'm not sure Madame Beaumont would want to know what really happened to him. Revelio. Professor Howard will never...
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Oh, I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Adolf? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. This can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph! My dear, dear brother!
I'd have bet my last galleon he'd been killed. turned into an inferious. Poor man.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
If one more person asks me about her...
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me. Us. But I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom. Sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace. Belonged to the first of the Haggerty women. Hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off you.
I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls. Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. Defender.
Repulsor!
I shall avenge your death!
Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Topigre! Your blood's on Ranrock's Revelio. Revelio. I should investigate. Revelio. A Niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all. Revelio. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. I have the Niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Must have snuck in after I fell asleep.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a Niffler.
A what?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the Niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I'm sorry, Mr. Haggerty. I wish I could say that I had.
It was too much to hope for anyway. I appreciate what you did uncover. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. Glad I'll be able to look my neighbours in the eye now. Pity about that heirloom, though.
Wonder who lives here.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Glacius. Flipendo. Flipendo. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Flipendo. I'm just warming up. Wingardium Leviosa. Hello? Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Revelio. Glacius. Defendo. Flipendo. Descendo. Depulso. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Levioso. Flipendo. Descendo. Confringo. Glacius. Confringo. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Stupefy. Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Arresto Momentum. Protego. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Stupefy. Confringo. Stupefy. Flipendo. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Stupefy. Stupefy. Defendo. Glacius. Confringo. Stupefy. Flipendo. Glacius. Protego. Stupefy. Defendo. Stupefy. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Stupefy. Revelio.
I'll cut
everything from shoes to chapeaux.
Accio.
Fight about as well as a puff.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Capulso.
You're like a glum bumblebee.
Revelio. Confringo.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Your art isn't in this at all.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Defender. Leviosa. Arresto Momentum.
Easily diverted.
Confringo. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Descendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio.
If only Professor Fig could have seen that.
Defender. Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Revelio. Revelio.
That's that. Settled. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Revelio. Revelio.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Revelio.
That wasn't so difficult.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello. I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
I can't do that, Amit. You might need it.
No, really, you can. And I won't. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. A lot of good that did. How am I supposed to find Sirius when my hands are too cold to use a telescope?
Confringo! This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see. Onwards we go, then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Revelio.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Confringo.
Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
I think you should do the honor. Go on, try it out. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio. Revelio.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Mine now, demi-guys. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
Revelio.
I'd be terribly grateful if you could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
Revelio.
Be strong, Alexandra.
Revelio.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Revelio. Revelio. Repulsor. Flipendo. Levioso.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Hello, might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
You sound as if you could use some help.
Oh, yes, I could. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. A dear friend of mine in Feldcroft is at his wit's end due to the relentless attacks on his hamlet by Ranrock and his loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
You sent crates of cabbages to battle Ranrock's loyalists?
I did indeed. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they will simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes, from what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
What do you have for sale?
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
Sounds like Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio. That crate of Chinese jumping cabbages is somewhere in this camp.
Always one, isn't there?
Best take I've had in a while. I had such a pilfer, I almost split me bag.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet.
I'm out. Get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
Defender. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Descendo. Dego. Accio.
Let's see you survive that heat.
Defender. Descendo. Depulso.
What are you?
Arresto momentum.
I've seen more courage in a Porlock.
Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Now to finish the job.
Leviosa. Descendo. Depulso.
You can't say one of my own. You will fall!
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Defender. Confringo. Glacier. Defender. Flipendo. Descendo. Revelio. That's one crate in hand. I only need one more.
Aloha Mora.
Do cooperate, won't you? Arresto momentum. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
That's that. Settled.
Revelio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Confringo. Confringo.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio.
But if you don't fill up so much,
Capulso.
you go further. It's true. Eat a big meal, you'll be slowed down.
Revelio.
I should investigate.
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Oh. Ah. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Arresto momentum.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
An intruder!
Revelio.
I can see why Feldcroft needs help. Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Petrificus totalis.
Who's that there? Oi! Pass that pie whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
Revelio.
I didn't touch your helm.
That's all the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a cart at Gringo.
Revelio.
I was only a young one. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
Petrificus totalis. too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
You're welcome. Happy to be of assistance.
At last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.